All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're talking about something that is, no joke, one of the most critical skills in any business: effective customer communication. We're going to break down a framework for truly mastering it, from the absolute basics all the way to advanced relationship building.
So let me just start by asking you a few questions, and I want you to be really honest with yourself. How well are you actually communicating with your customers? I mean, is the message you think you're sending the one they're really hearing, or is something getting lost along the way?
And what about how you're reaching out? In a world with email, social media, DMs, texts, the list goes on, are you totally confident you're using the right channels to connect with your customers where they actually live? And here's the big one. What if you could learn the exact strategies that don't just close a sale, but build real, genuine trust? The kind of strategies that create fierce loyalty and turn your everyday customers into your biggest fans? You see, getting the answers to those questions right, well, that's a total game changer. It's really all about unlocking a whole new level of potential in every single interaction you have with a customer. Because let's be clear, effective customer communication isn't just some fluffy, nice-to-have soft skill. No way. It is the absolute lifeblood of any successful business. It literally shapes how people see your brand, it's what influences their buying decisions, and it's the very thing that determines whether or not they'll stick around. And a successful approach to this isn't about some vague, abstract theory. It's about having practical, hands-on tools and strategies that you can use right away at every single stage of that customer journey. So what does that actually look like when you put it into practice? Let's break down what that transformation looks like, starting from day one, where we jump straight from theory into doing. And day one, it all starts with building a rock-solid foundation. That means mastering all the different ways we communicate. Then we move on to unlocking the secrets of body language, all those nonverbal cues. From there, we dive deep into customer psychology to understand the real why behind their choices. And it all comes together when you learn how to gain total clarity, asking the right questions so you always know what your customer truly needs from you. And that focus on nonverbal cues, it's absolutely crucial. Think about it. Your body is always talking, and a lot of the time, it's being more honest than your words are. Being able to both read those signals and control your own is one of the fastest ways to build that instant connection and trust.
Okay, so once you have that foundation locked down, the next step is to master the art of the long-term relationship. This is where we shift from just thinking about single interactions to building real, sustainable loyalty over time.
This next stage is all about action and making sure customers stick around. We're talking about reinforcing that positive experience they just had, mastering techniques to resolve any issues that pop up, and learning to adapt as your customers' needs change. And, of course, staying in touch to nurture that relationship for the long haul. Here's a perfect example of what I mean. A customer says, "This isn't working." Now, on the surface, that's just a statement of fact, right? But what they really mean is, "I'm frustrated, I'm stuck, and I need you to show me you get it before you even try to fix it." Learning to hear that emotion behind the words is the key to responding with real empathy, not just a quick fix. So, when you put all of these pieces together, what do you get? You become an indispensable communicator. You become that key person in your organization that people rely on because you know how to connect. And the results of mastering these skills, they're not just small wins, they're huge. We're talking about a direct increase in sales, a big boost in repeat business, and building that kind of unshakable loyalty that turns happy customers into passionate advocates who go out and sell for you. And let's be real, these skills are absolutely mission critical for anyone who's on the front lines of business. Whether you're a marketer, a sales executive, a manager, a consultant, or an entrepreneur, this kind of communication isn't just a bonus, it's essential for your success. So really, it all boils down to this. Are you ready to completely transform your customer relationships? Are you ready to accelerate your career? Because mastering this path of communication, well, that's your first and most important step.